Hi everyone, in this video I will show you how to tie a tight bezel. The biggest problem I encounter while knotting the first row around a stone is that the knots of the bezel loosen and the stone falls out. It's rather frustrating when you have spent time tying the bezel and then have to undo everything and start again. After a few mishaps like that, I thought that there must be a way to prevent this from happening, and the solution was to tie the bezel cords last. These are the bezel cords at the back of the stone, and these are the ones at the front. Now to do this, set aside the 4 bezel cords. Secure your stone to the board so it doesn't move around when you knot. Right. Set aside the 4 bezel cords and attach your first cord to the left, the ones that are attached to your stone to your holding cord with a left double half hitch as you normally would. The first knot is always a little more complicated because there is no other knot to give it stability, so it's quite important to be precise. So pull it tight and one more half hitch. Pull tight. And the second knot already is a lot easier because there's a first knot to give it stability. Right, and the last one. And now simply just continue with this until you've attached all of the cords that are attached to your stone. Just stop when you reach the bezel cords. Don't tie these just yet. All right, last one. And you should be left with 4 cords, 2 at the top of the stone from the bezel and 2 at the back. Now, in this instance, I also haven't knotted the cords that I've used to tie the ladder of the bezel. You can keep them in or you can cut them off, it's up to you. You can now pull tight as necessary. Right, and make sure that you don't pull too hard when you tighten the knots because it can push the knots that make up the ladder of the bezel and leave a gap at the top, so be gentle. All right. Secure your stone to the board again. And gently tie the first bezel cord to your left holding cord with a left double half hitch. Careful not to pull too hard, otherwise it can loosen the bezel you have just tied. Gently pull tight. And now move over to the right and repeat the same procedure. Attaching your right bezel cord to your right holding cord with a right double half hitch. Alright, pull tight. So these are the top cords attached, and now all that's left to do is attach the cords from the backs. It's exactly the same procedure. So we're going to attach the right hand side cord first with a right double half hitch. And the one to the left. And now it's all done. So all that's left to do now is to tie off the row. So attach the 2 holding cords together. In this case I've used the left holding cord to attach to the right holding cord with a right double half hitch to close off the row. And pull tight, and that's it. And now your bezel should be securely in place and your stone can't fall out anymore. That's it from the back. And that's from the front. Right, I hope you found this helpful. Thanks for watching and happy knotting!